All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Outside Hart. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. He takes it in. And a nice finish on the layup. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
The defense expects Booker to find his own shot, but he gives it away off that pick and roll.
Pass to Malawach. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Black. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Booker. Drives to the hoop.
Ball entered from below the basket. Memphis ball.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Bryant. Here's Malawach. Defended by Porzingis. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Here's Malawach. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Memphis substitution. Number 7, Kevin Durant.
And so here is Toronto. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rakovic. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, "We have some plans," Coach said with a smile, "but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile." So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Inside. Black outside. Pass to Mitchell. The 3-ball. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 5.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Outside, Anderson. Here's Booker. Back to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Anderson.
And Booker is more than just a scorer. Very capable of getting it to his teammates.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Mitchell. Bryant outside. From the arc. Rebound Toronto. Outside Anderson. Here's Knipple. It's Booker on the wing. 3-pointer. And Knipple gets a 3.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
And stolen by Booker. He's all alone. And Booker with the jam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Memphis missing. Raptors lead by 4. When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
To end the run, Malawach misses. Pass to Knipple. For 3. Rebounded by Malawach. Grizzlies trail by 4. And stolen by Jones. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Malawach. Black, right side. Now Bryant. Booker defending. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Malwatch. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Mitchell's been a master of the pick and roll for years. With the right partner, he's unstoppable in that set.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams changing it up here. The Raptors with the lead. And Booker gets double teamed. Here's Holmes. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. They're not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Holmes picking him up. Mitchell misses. Toronto leading by 4. Right side Sharp. Toronto passing it around. Booker for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Durant. Back to Mitchell. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Now here's Dort. And here's Holmes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors. Memphis. 11. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Oh boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Just 5 to shoot. Dort for 3. Nice D from Durant. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside for Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. And here's Knipple from the arc, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's the pick. Pass to Sharp. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Booker on the move. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
So he can't get either to fall.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Good good. On the bucket. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Booker goes in. Outside Sharp. Pass to Booker. 4 on the clock. Fades away. And again, Toronto, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
To the wing, right side. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Sharp defending. Here's a Kongwu. Memphis needs to get off a shot. No luck on that one. Here's Toronto now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so here is Toronto. Outside for Booker. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Antetokounmpo. The layup off target. Pass to Jones. Back to Anderson. Puts up a 3. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Anderson's got 9.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And here's Bryant outside. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Raptors lead by 5. Outside Sharp. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Black. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Booker. 4-3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Dort with a double team. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. And Booker pulls it down. Now the Raptors with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He's got 12.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Black. And another 3 for Memphis. 5 ticks left in the second. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Raptors. Raptors, they lead by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Left side Anderson. And here's Knipple from the arc. From beyond the arc, and then some. Knipple's got 9.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 12 to the middle. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Black. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Knipple. Toronto passing it around. And here's Anderson. It's hauled in by Black. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's perfect from the line this time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Porzingis sets a screen. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Booker surveying the D. Down low. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Porzingis sets big screens and makes big plays out of that two-man game.
Pass to Malawatch. Black outside. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Jones. Back to Black. Shot from the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out. Toronto leading by 3. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Jones.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Fred.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Black. He's got 15. Another shot. Pass to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Number 20.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Back to Mitchell. Black outside. Outside for Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses and the dry spell continues. Raptors lead by 7. Booker with it. He's picked up by Jones. Ooh, tough make by Book.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Jones. Second chance shot. Back to Black. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Anderson. And Finished off by Anderson.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And another miss by Memphis.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Porzingis misses. Black with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Pass to Bryant. They still need this. Shot's good by Black. Black's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Toronto passing it around. For three, Porzingis. Oh, KP with the three. So Memphis calls timeout, their first. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Trailing by 13. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Memphis making a switch here. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guy.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
On the wing, Jones. Dort's shot is good. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timeout, Grizzlies! Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here goes Giannis. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
High post Holmes. Shot is up. Booker can't get it to go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 9-point game. Out to the right wing. Black, right side. Over Holmes. And another basket for Memphis. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
The shot by Dort, no good. Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. On target from range.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Dort for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
No good. That would have tied it. Pass to Dort. 3-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. Antetokounmpo, left side. Outside Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Jones. Anderson for 3. Giannis with the rebound.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Over to the left wing. And here's Jones. Antetokounmpo covering. Pass to Knippel. Dort for 3. And again, Toronto, no good.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis throws it down.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Now Porzingis. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
Porzingis there for the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Jones. He on the arc. No good. Outside Durant to take the lead. Shots no good. The Raptors with a lead. Anderson with it. Guarded now by Black. Now Porzingis. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Toronto making a switch here.
First team foul. Now,
Here's Booker. And there's the drive. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim. And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Now Hart. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Durant. Mitchell fires. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Knippel. Porzingis. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
How about that?
Whoa! Unreal!
That's
That's what they came for.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Jones. And Booker gets double teamed. Tipped away. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Here's Durant. Now Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Anderson with it. And a one-handed slam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Porzingis. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Here's Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Now it's Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 misses. And here are the Grizzlies now. Outside Leonard to take the lead. That misses. Outside Booker. With the drive from downtown. It's money from deep.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Oh, my goodness. How about that? Ooh, he leaves no question.
You can hurt yourself with moves like that.
It's worth it if you can pull it off, though.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. And look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to fall.
From deep. Knocks down the trifecta.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
And he slams it down.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
In overtime, here a minute and a half gone. Shoots a 3. Durant with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Anderson with a screen. Jones. Oh, off target from downtown. And it's out of the Antetokounmpo off the drive. Off on the layup. Now Booker. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Booker. Anderson with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis can't hit it. And here's Black. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're trailing by 4. Guys, what do you think?
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
From deep three-point range. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Thank you.